kick off today's news by informing you that Charles Leclerc's rather interesting race engineer, Xavi Marcos, has been replaced by Brian Bozzi.
And box now, box now, box for hard. Stay out.
Fuck! Why? What I do?
Tire, position 5.
In a fitting tribute to Xavi, Front Lockout has partnered with Fourth Wall to produce merch that captures the most intriguing radio conversations between Leclerc and his race engineer. Premium source material that does not shrink. 5 to 10 days worldwide delivery. Place your order. Link in description. Ferrari is planning to destroy everyone else on the grid with its major upgrade. The Maranello-based team has brought on a slew of upgrades to the SF24. The major changes are with regards to the side pod design and engine cover bodywork, as the team drew inspiration from Red Bull. Having moved to the underbite side pod inlet at the start of the season, the SF24 EVO is now sporting an overbite arrangement, similar to the layout we've seen Red Bull pursue in 2024. But there are loads of other subtle changes that are not easy to spot. Prominent among them is a cobra-shaped vein around the rear leg of the halo. The team has also considerably expanded the horizontal inlet in the new design. The overall shape of the side pod's bodywork has also been reprofiled. With so many changes on the external, Ferrari has also had to make huge readjustments in the internal components, with the radiators, coolers, and other power unit ancillaries being moved and/or entirely redesigned to fit their new space. Without all these modifications, it is important to note that Ferrari was already closing the gap on Red Bull in Miami as the team maximized what they had. The SF24 is expected to gain 4/10 on the Red Bull. However, Red Bull itself, feeling the pressure from the other teams, is also bringing their own upgrade, so the verdict is still out if the Ferrari's upgrade will work exactly as they did in the simulator, and if that is the case, then we have a season on our hands. The Formula One grid needs a bit of a shakeup, and just maybe McLaren will continue their strong form.
No power.
It has now emerged that following the lapse of his May 1st deadline to respond to their lucrative offer, Audi has given Carlos a second deadline for Monaco. This news was reported by F1 Insider, and you can find the link in the description. The choice of the Monaco GP makes sense for all parties involved. Monaco is not like any other race on the calendar. While most of us are only fixated on what is happening on the track, behind the curtain, some of the most important F1 deals like contracts, commercial deals, partnerships, and alliances are being signed during that weekend. Audi, a team that is willing to make new partnerships, will send a small contingent to the Principality and will also meet Sainz's representatives. Helmut Marko, who has seen Audi's offer, had said that Red Bull will not be able to match that offer. This lucrative payday from Audi is expected to be for 2 years with an option of a third. But Audi is a risky project for the Spaniard. They are starting from scratch. They are not an engine manufacturer, and their 2025 car is guaranteed to be as bad as their current car. Their only hope is getting their acts right from 2026. Toto Wolff is also interested in the Spaniard, but the Mercedes boss is only willing to offer him a 1-year deal. They want to monitor the progress of Antonelli, but their main target remains Verstappen. The team offered Verstappen a €150 million contract, but the Dutchman has told them it is not about the money and he's not going to take a team where he will be frustrated just so he can earn more. However, Mercedes made significant gains in Miami, with Hamilton describing the race as the best in the season so far. So let's see if this time around Mercedes can build on their progress. There's also a chance that Red Bull could offload Perez to make way for Sainz. Whether the Spaniard will go to Audi, Mercedes, or Red Bull is still up in the air. But one thing is for sure, Audi has offered him a huge contract, and if the team is able to convince Red Bull's Jonathan Wheatley to join as team principal, that could help communicate the team's ambition to Sainz. But where do you think the Spaniard should go? Let us know in the comments. Ferrari's wet weather tests. Charles Leclerc's junior brother, Arthur Leclerc, as well as British sensation Oliver Bearman, tested the FIA's second iteration of their spray guard design. Front Lockout had reported last year that FIA tested the first version of the spray guard, but the desired effect could not be achieved as the car was still difficult to follow. This second iteration has provided a much better reduction in water spray, but the FIA is still not satisfied with the prototype. Initially, it was believed that the tires were majorly responsible for the spray, but it turned out that the diffuser was equally as guilty. This new design has come under criticism, with some saying that F1 is open-wheel racing, and these guards mean that is no longer the case. However, proponents for the design said that they would rather have a race with these spray guards instead of a race cancellation in wet weather. In any case, the FIA is developing a third prototype, and we hope they'll get it right on the third attempt. On our part, we loved the aesthetics, as it gives off the Batmobile vibe. Subscribe to the channel and smash the like button for the algorithm. This is Front Lockout, signing off.